Hong had 680 oranges and mangoes. This is the total number of oranges and mangoes this Hong had. He sold 60 mangoes and bought 3 times as many oranges as he had at first. As a result, he had 20 fewer mangoes than oranges. How many oranges did Ahong have in the end? Confusing, right? What we can start off with is we can do this part. He bought 3 times as many oranges as he had at first. This one we can start off with, which means the oranges is 1 unit lah, because you see he bought 3 times means 3 unit. Correct? The magic phrase as many as tells us that the next item is always 1 unit, which is the at first. The at first is 1 unit. So I can do that one. So I know that my oranges is actually 1 unit at first. Before he buy 3 times more, right? Then later he go and buy how many times more? 3 times more. So I'm going to use blue dotted lines to show this. Okay, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. This is what he bought. Okay, so we settled that already. So the bought is 3 times. Then for the mangoes, if you look at the mangoes, he sold 60 mangoes. So now let's look at the mango. I know he sold 60 mangoes, but how many should I draw? As a result, he had 20 fewer mangoes than oranges. So which means the mango and the oranges are almost the same, only that my mango is 20 mangoes short. Okay? So like that, I'm going to stop here. Right, this is almost the same as the oranges, but only 20 short. Where is the 20? Here is a 20. Can you see? 20 is here. All right. Then don't forget he sold 60 mangoes, so we can put in the part that he sold 60 over here. I don't want to use dotted line. I just use like that. Okay, now I settle my mangoes already. All right, before that, let's cut the models. Let's cut the mango model. This one, this one, this one. Okay, now the mango model is like that. This whole portion here, if you notice, it's not 60, sorry. The whole thing is 60. He sold 60. This whole part here is 60. This is the one that he sold. All right. Okay, so which means this part here is 40. How do I get that 40? How do I get this 40? 60 minus 20. I get 40. Okay, which is actually this part of the model, which is actually not required lah. So the total is 680. Can you see this? Okay, now we find out the difference already. This is called the difference. Okay, the difference means the model stops here actually. So the difference is 40. 60 minus 20, I get the 40. That is the extra part there. The extra is at the side. Okay, now let's find out how many units are there in all. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one 5. Can you see? Okay, so the 5 unit including the 40 here is equals to 680. The 5 unit is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 unit plus the 40 is here, is equal to 680. Now I want to put all the units to one side and get rid of the extra 40. 680 minus 40 equals to 640. That is 5 units. So 1 unit will be 640 divided by 5 equals to 128. Now, how many oranges did Ahong have in the end? In the end, he go and buy all these 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. He have 4 units in the end. That's what I want to find. 4 unit. Okay, so 4 unit is 128 times 4 equals to 512. Answer is 512. Okay? Understand? Comparison units method, but I start with the back. If you notice, I start with the after before I go to the before. Okay? So working backwards, comparison units.